Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you as we kick off another three-day race week here. 9 of them for you on this Friday afternoon, including the Rainbow Six kicking off in race number 4 with $175,000 in the estimated jackpot. Upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
The weather, partly cloudy skies. We've had some rain, so the main track starts good. The Topeka track is always fast, and there's no turf racing scheduled for today. In the first race, scratch number 8, Mazorca. Racing at Gulfstream. Perfect start. In the middle, I Love Stone heads off for the early advantage with the Louisiana Invader Blagsmom moving up to challenge. In between horses, Serenity Path, and on the outside, My Girl Nina. Back from 5th, it's Harpy, a length and a half clear of Love of Jay, and Holy Spicy is last. To the far turn they go. Blagsmom has the rail in the lead. I Love Stone is second. Serenity Path is third at the inside from a hard-ridden My Girl Nina trying to stay in range 4th. 3 back to Harpy, then Love of Jay, and Holy Spicy is last. They run around the far turn with 5/16 to go. Blagsmom by a length and a half trying to stretch him out here. I Love Stone is stretched out from second. Serenity Path tries to find her best stride toward the rail. Back to 4th and My Girl. With the advantage, Blagsmom 2.5 lengths. Serenity Path is flat to the boards trying to make an impression, but this horse is in front and is in front for good. It's Blagsmom in from Evangeline in front and going away. Blagsmom will kick off the Friday program with a 6-1 victory. Serenity Path is second. My Girl Nina third. I Love Stone 4th. Then Harpy. And they're off. Slow break, Rockaroso Rocket and Sayara. Quick to start now was Lamdara, headed off for the early advantage from favorite Melody Queen, who moves to take second. Prime Aurora third at the inside, angling for a run. On the far outside, straight to jail with Roadsterella between horses. Then it's back to the rail and Sayara. Claire Shines is second last, and the trailer is Rockaroso Rocket. Around the far turn to the 5/16, and on the outside, Melody Queen issues the challenge to Lamdara. Camacho has his hands full of Prime Aurora, trying to find some place to go. She looks to thread the needle at the inside. 4 back to Roadsterella. They're on their way home. They drilled the quarter, 21-3, and they turn in. The rail open. Prime Aurora fires through now. Prime Aurora. Wow, she did everything right. When she was called on, she gave a big answer. Prime Aurora, the daughter of Mind Control, running up the score. Very impressive. Prime Aurora. Second is Melody Queen. Third is Lamdara. 4th is Roadsterella in 51-1.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Good start outside for Zolene, headed off for the early advantage from between horses. Fire on the wire, now races into second. At the rail, that's Cherie Lady. Out in the center must be the Shoes. From behind the speed, it's Mimi Willie in front of Vanishing Wish. And the one at the back is Starship Vengeance. Past the half-mile marker and moving to the far turn, Zoline is fleet of foot. Meanwhile, Fire on the Wire got shuffled all the way back to fifth. 3 wide, Mimi Willie moves into second. From Must Be the Shoes third. Cherie Lady is now fourth, trying to find another gear as Fire on the Wire angled to the clear while racing into fourth now. From the outside, Vanishing Wish and Starship Vengeance at the back. The leader is Zoline. Zoline, sharp and confidently handled with a 3-length head start. Fire on the Wire is on the outside of Mimi Willie. Cherie Lady is at the rail as they make their way to the final furlong. Zoline hasn't won. Zoline with a clean pair of heels will never see a rival and win easy. Zoline, Yober Torres for Jose D'Angelo, 4 lengths to the good. Fire on the Wire second, Mimi Willie third. Vanessa's Wish ran fourth in the third. They're off. Good start. From the inside, Just Brilliant ridden hard to hold that inside ground with Silver Wani right alongside, and Clocklike makes it a 3-wide party. Justice Prevails working over from the outside draw. She'll be 4 or 5 deep to the first turn run. Saving ground is Sister Slew racing ahead of Zarafa, and War is last. Separated by 6 lengths, chasing Jose Morelos and Just Brilliant around the first turn. She leads by half a length. Silver Wani in a pressing position in second from a headstrong Clocklike who races in third. On the far outside, Justice Prevails is now fourth with Sister Slew in the pink at the rail. Back from there, it's Zarafa second last, and the trailer is War. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to run. Jess Brilliant only narrowly. Edwin Gonzalez and the white blinkered Silver Wani right up alongside second. Clocklike is in the clear third, far outside Justice Prevails. Drafting behind the speed is Sister Slew. Racing in front of Zarafa, and still at the back is War. That's the 7 of them through a 48 and 4 opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Jess Brilliant battled back inside to take the lead again, but Clocklike is on the move. 3 wide, Justice Prevails. That's all for Silver Wani. Getting started is Zarafa. She's 3 wide. Dropping back is Sister Slew. War is last as they round the far turn. Jess Brilliant, every time they come to her, she digs in again, and now she's in front to head in front now. She puts away Clocklike. She'll have to deal with Justice Prevails. That's her stablemate, and Justice Prevails rising forward to take the lead. Just Brilliant is game and trying to battle back from second. 5 ahead of Zarafa, who's now third. Sweezy's 1-2. Just yards to go for Justice Prevails, and Justice Prevails has the lead. Goodness always prevails over evil. Justice Prevails is in front. Just Brilliant is second. War ran third. Zarafa ran fourth in 1:45 and 3. Post, and they're off. Bounced into at the break was I'm Tough Enough as Willing One bobbled slightly. Toward the inside, Juan Caminet, one of the best in the stride. Here's Willing One moving up, and on the outside, I'm Tough Enough. Widest of all, Coercive. Ridden hard at the back and not responding to urging early is Antonino. Out of the chute onto the main track, it's an aggressive early pace. It's a 3-ply duel. In the middle, I'm Tough Enough. Up on the outside, Coercive. Down at the inside, Willing One. They've gone 2.5 better than Juan Caminet, who's 3 in front of Mully's Moon. Then it's Fire Baron, and Antonino is at the back of the field while out in the center. They head to the half-mile point. Edwin Gonzalez and I'm Tough Enough. They have the lead, and they lead by almost a length now. From Coercive in second, and back to third went Willing One. Back to fourth, Juan Caminet. He situates himself about 4 lengths off the speed with half a mile to go. 2 in front of a improving Mully's Moon. Then Antonino, and Fire Baron is last. Around the far turn they go. Less than 3 furlongs remains. The leader, On the inside, and I'm tough enough by a head. Willing One makes his bid on the outside second. Juan Camine rallies to take third from Coercive. Then Mully's Moon. Antonino tries to wind it up from the back as they reach the top of the stretch. A quarter of a mile left to go. Miguel Vasquez and Willing One sent on with the task. Juan Camine comes off cover to try to go get him. That's all for I'm Tough Enough. Down the center in Mully's Moon, they're an eighth of a mile from home. The leader, Willing One, by 2.5. Juan Camine still trying while second. 3 back to the outside in Mully's Moon. Willing One trying to get home. On the outside, Juan Camine tries to make a late impression, but Willing One has a winning lead. It's Willing One and Miguel Vasquez to win it. Juan Camine was second. Mully's Moon ran third. Antonino was fourth, and then I'm Tough Enough.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
They're off and running. From the rail, Mosai commences well with 2 Joey right alongside in second. Moving up from the outside, both Zenek and Operation Thunderbolt. They're almost 4 in line. Dropping over to the rail is Coach Kane to race together with La Chasseur. The early trailer is Dr. Daniel. Around the first turn they go. Yolber Torres and Mosai have the lead and the rail. 2 Joey is second from Zenek, who's a keyed up third, while 3 wide. Dropping over to the rail and racing into fourth is Operation Thunderbolt, 2.5 clear of Coach Kane. Then Le Chasseur. Second last and about 5 lengths off the lead. The trailer is Dr. Daniel. 24-4 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to race. Still almost 3 in line. In the middle, 2 Joey. Along the rail, Mosai, and out 3 wide, Zenek. Drafting behind the speed, Operation Thunderbolt, patiently handled by Rajiv Mirage. On his outside, La Chasseur. Then it's back to Coach Kane, who angles widest of all for a run, and proving out the rail is Dr. Daniel. They went to half in 49-4. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Mosai nursing a narrow lead. In the middle, 2 Joey, 3 wide, Zenek. Still on the muscle is Operation Thunderbolt, patiently handled and looking to get to the outside. Already to the outside is Coach Kane, so the favorites are 4th and 5th, and 4 and 5 wide. They're under the top of the stretch. Mosai has the lead and tries to sneak away. From the outside, Operation Thunderbolt has moved into a clear second. Coach Kane is widest of all through 3 quarters in 14-2. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Mosai has the lead. Coach Kane begins to rally pretty well. Operation Thunderbolt in the middle is up to take the lead. Just yards to go, and Operation Thunderbolt tries to turn back Coach Kane. Operation Thunderbolt just in front. Operation Thunderbolt in front. Coach Kane is second. Mosai ran third. Nicely clear of Zenek in fourth in 143-3. At the post, and they're off. At the rail, Nothing Subtle got away quickly. Moving up between horses is Mogul. On the far outside, Skellig Michael. The gray is Hop Sing, and at the back is the Thor. Out of the chute onto the main track, Mogul has a narrow lead. Up on the outside, Skellig Michael takes it to him. Now Hop Sing will land a great spot behind the now dueling leaders, 7 ahead of Nothing Subtle and 7 more to the Thor. This is a strung out field. The pace could be quick. The opening quarter was 23-2. It's not flying. It's not crawling either. It's Mogul in front. Skellig Michael keeps him honest while racing in second, 6 ahead of Hop Sing. He's the gray working out in the center. Nothing Subtle has closed his gap to within 7 lengths of the leader, and still another 7 to the trailer. Make it 10 to the Thor. He's way back. They move by a half in 45-2. That's fast. Mogul the leader. A length and a half in front of Skellig Michael in second. Now Zayas asking Hop Sing to rally. He's on the outside third. Nothing Subtle with an inside lane is now fourth. And then it's 20 to the Thor. They're under the top of the stretch now through 3/4, and Mogul the leader. He leads by 2. Skellig Michael is second. Nothing Subtle is at the rail. Hop Sing just at a 1 pace, but he's still in range through 3/4 and 1:10-2. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Diego Herrera and Mogul turn first. Here's Vasquez and Nothing Subtle getting to the outside of the leader. From way back, the Thor is underway. He'll get a slice. Final 16th of a mile. Mogul has the lead. Nothing Subtle runs at him from the outside second. Mogul almost home. Nothing Subtle trying to push past, but Mogul's up to the task. Mogul wins from Nothing Subtle second. The Thor was a mile back, but he got up for third. Then Skellig Michael and Hop Sing, 137-1. They're off. And they're off. Vanderbilt was off last, not significant though, as moving up for the early advantage is pick 3. Now Vanderbilt finds his feet, and he's charging up to take over the lead. Neo Zapper is away in third from State Conceal, and Solemne is last of the 5 en route to the half-mile point. Closing at 2-5, it's Vanderbilt doing battle with pick 3. The 2 favorites get acquainted. From the rail, State Conceal is now third. Neo Zapper under a hustling ride while racing in fourth. And Solemne is last of all. Good quarter here, 22-1. Sharp pace. Edwin Gonzalez in pick 3. Taking right to Vanderbilt around the turn. But Vanderbilt is right up alongside. They've gone 2.5 better than State Conceal, who tries to stay around for third. 5 ahead of Neo Zapper and then Solemne. They run to the top of the stretch, and Vanderbilt starts to gain the upper hand. Pick 3 is under pressure to try to stay with them. Off the inside, State Conceal. 2.5 more to Neo Zapper. They're on their way home. Vanderbilt sets sail for the money. 4 on top. State Conceal is into second, trying to go get him. Back to third. That's Neo Zapper picking up pick 3. Just yards to go. State Conceal's running a great race, but Vanderbilt has a winning lead. It's Vanderbilt and Edgard Zayas to win by a length and a half. State Conceal fired, but was second best ahead of Neo Zapper third. Pick 3 fourth in 1:10-2. And runners away. At the rail, Golden Ambition gets the first call and tries to clear the field, with Foco Vivo in the pink moving up to take second. Up on the outside, Scotty Too Hottie involved early. He's now third. Value in the Clouds and Win and Juice are next, followed out wide on the course by Best Minute Yet. And the trailer is Los Mastics. He's last a long way as they swing to the far turn. Up front, it's Golden Ambition, who leads narrowly. Fuoco Vivo up alongside now, second. Win and Juice. Third toward the rail, passing Scotty Too Hottie. Underway from the back, Los Mastics has made good progress. He's up the inside with 5 lengths to raise and a quarter of a mile to raise it. They went 22 seconds for the opening quarter. Golden Ambition has the lead. Win and Juice off cover now and up to challenge. Back to third, Fuoco Vivo. His bid is stalled. Outside, Los Mastics is underway with an eighth of a mile to go. Win and Juice powers forward to take the lead. Golden Ambition trying to hold on to second. Los Mastics appears destined to catch him, but it's Win and Juice who's a 9-2 winner. Win and Juice and Diego Herrera for 3 on the card. Reporting home a 6-length winner. Los Mastics was second. Golden Ambition ran third. Value in the Clouds fourth. And Fuoco Vivo to complete your high five in 104-1.
That's a wrap on the 9-race Friday card. Back with you on Saturday. 11 races, traditional 1250 first post. And I want to remind everybody, Sunday, 9-race card in a mandatory Rainbow 6 Everything Must Go day. Take note of that. PPs are out there as well. Where else would you rather be than beautiful Gulfstream Park?